Hey, let me check in with Swsh Rock by E. Pauline Johnson, part of the Legends of Vancouver, where it's talking about the Swsh Rock, which actually they have a picture of the Swsh Rock right there. Uh, you can see the shapes, which is a monument apparently, according to the legend, that Capilano um, Su Suapaluk says, which is to cleanest fatherhood, cleanest fatherhood, or I think it's clean fatherhood, and talking about how the greatest, the big thing that parents are have to do when a child is born in the culture is to be pure, and the way of being pure is to be swimming in the waters. And they first the young chief and his bride are, it's the birthday, and they go swimming in the water, and they swim and they swim and they swim until they're so clean that their scent isn't there to frighten animals anymore. That's like complete purity. And then she goes in under the trees to give birth alone. He has to continue swimming the entire time, but as chance will have it, the four great men who are the representatives of the great deity of Sagali Tai. I'm probably butchering that. That's Sagali Tai, Tyee. Um, comes along and tells him to make way. If they touch him at all, that would transform them into four regular men. But he defies them. He won't, because he doesn't want to defile. He doesn't want to hurt his child's chances for his thing. So he keeps on swimming. And in the end, they hear the wail of the child, and it's like, oh, I can go into shore. And the four men, the eldest, the greatest of them, says, like, okay, you've done this because you've defied all things that came and were path we promised to you. You have defied what interferes with your child's chance for a clean life. You have lived as you wished your son to live. You have defied us when we would have stopped your swimming and hampered your child's future. You've placed that child's future before all things. And for that, they reward him, or they show a monument for him of turning him to stone as he touches the that breach before the thing. And indeed, it also transforms his wife, and the child are also, they'll also ever be near him, but also live as well, living rock. Um, so that they're there. And Pauline Johnson talks about how, yeah, there's ships coming back and forth, but after these ships have rotted, before the captain's crew's taken their last long voyage, the merchandise is rotted, their owners are known no more. Those columns will be there, a monument to one man's fidelity to the generation yet unborn, and will endure from everlasting to everlasting. Which, if that is not a story of defiance, of saying we're taking a stand, we will not bend, because we are fighting for the future of our children, I do not know what is. And that seems like very much what Suapaluk Suapaluk was fighting for. And that's what Johnson seems to be communicating in that story, Swsh Rock. So yeah, Rock and the Two Sisters are the two stories, and that seem to be very much, we're getting into that. You can see the political in these stories, very much so. So yeah, interesting. More videos later.